very good evening to our dignitaries, guests, delegates, madam, headmistress, and all my staff members with great joy and exaltation. My name is Janicia Rodriguez and I will be your host for this evening. I feel privileged to extend my warm welcome to all present here for 25 years of Jubilee celebration of St. Joseph's School. Thank you everyone for being here and for your presence. It means a lot. First of all, I would like to thank our Almighty God. It is because of Him we all are present here. We thank Him for this day, for our gift of life, and for protecting us, especially for the past 2 years of this pandemic. Also, a big thank you to everyone once again. 25 years of endless strive towards excellence is finally here. From the humble beginning of our school, started by our founder, late Mr. Pedro Avelino Luis, which was made in the year 1996, has achieved great horizons of success. It has today become one of the well-known schools. St. Joseph's School has come a long way and has built a conducive environment to nurture passionate learners. Our school always aims to provide and to develop the creativity and the talents of the students. Silver Jubilee is a moment to look back into the history and also towards the future. So with these thoughts in our mind, let's begin this beautiful evening. So hold your breath as we, the teachers of St. Joseph's School, present before you a welcome dance to honor all of you this evening. honors of introducing our guest for this evening.
Thank you, Genesia. Good evening to all of you all. It is indeed an honor for me to introduce to you the guests of today's function. Both our guests merely require any introduction. In fact, I'm overjoyed to take this opportunity to introduce our chief guest of the day. He is none other than the Honorable Member of Goa Legislative Assembly, Mr. Clafasio Dice. He is a very approachable person. He is two-time Sarpanch of Paroda Village Panchayat. In 1997, he was elected as unopposed Sarpanch and again elected as Sarpanch in 2002. In 2005, he was elected as Zilla Panchayat member from Girdoli Zilla constituency, and in 2007 elected as South Goa Zilla chairperson. In 2015, since the Girdoli constituency was reserved for ST women, he contested from the neighbouring Zilla constituency and was elected with the highest margin of votes in South Goa Zilla Panchayat. In 2017, looking at his development and good social work, the people of Kukoli constituency elected him as a member of Goa Legislative Assembly. In 2019, he was appointed as chairman of Marmagua Planning and Development Authority by Government of Goa. In 2021, he is appointed as chairman of Goa Todi Tapa Welfare, and he is also the member of Immaculate Conception Charitable Trust. He also is our ex-parent, as all his three boys studied in St. Joseph's School. Presenting to you our chief guest of the function, Mr. Clafasio Dice. A big round of applause for him. I request Ms. Nikita Naik to present him with a bouquet of flowers. We pray that the Almighty gives him another chance to serve the people of Kunkoli constituency. He is always helpful and never gives a negative reply whenever we approach him for any work. We thank him for being with us in our midst in spite of a busy schedule. In fact, he did tell me he was very busy, but somehow he managed to write the date in the diary. Thank you very much, sir. We have another prominent figure in San Jose Dariel, a very helpful person to the village of San Jose Dariel. In fact, he is also very approachable, very friendly person. He is a Sarpanch of the village of San Jose Dariel. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you today's guest of honor, Mr. Miguel Gomes. A big round of applause. I request Ms. Melanie Dice to present him with flowers. We also have on the dais President of Pals Education Society, Engineer Brian Dice, Member of Pals Education Society, Tomasio Narus, Chairperson of PTA, Mrs. Shreya Kuchankar, and our headmistress, Mrs. Reshma Fernandez. I request Nikita to kindly do the honors of giving them the flowers. We also have off days, Mrs. Sonali Gauss, Vice Chairperson of PTA, Mrs. Preeti Kalekar, Treasurer of PTA, Mrs. Tina Dice, Member, Mrs. Flassie Fernandez, Member. Teachers, please do the honors. We also have far at the end member of PALS Education Society, Mrs. Diana Barbosa. A big round of applause. I remember the days when I used to tell the children, when the children were up on stage, and parents go on clapping, parents go on clapping. And I could want to read it for you all. Parents, please go on clapping. Members, please go on clapping. Thank you very much.
Good evening to all of you. I welcome all of you to our 25 years Silver Jubilee. Respected Chief Guest, Mr. Cleophas Dias, Guest of Honor, Mr. Mingale Gomes, all the members on the days and of the days. I'm presenting our annual report for the year 2020-2021. It has been a great year. Our students have done a wonderful job, not only in academic but extracurricular activities. This is our 25th year in the field of education. This school was started in the year 1996 with the aim of imparting quality education to the children in and around. St. Joseph School has a clear vision and purpose. It focuses on excellence in teaching and learning. Through our motto, in pursuit to knowledge, we aim to provide the best possible education for each student, ensuring that they develop a broad range of skills to enable them to be responsible for their own learning and to adapt to the change of world. Us being an English medium school, we don't get any grants or concession from the government, but our school helps needy and deserving students by giving them free ship whenever needed. Complex activities. We are including in the San Jose Aerial Complex. Many complex competitions are conducted since 2020, 2021 and 2021-2022. Due to pandemic, we could not conduct any competitions, but we conducted activities. Computer education. In today's world, computer education is very essential. We are proud to say that we were the first one to release it. The management and the PTA fully backed us, and in the year 1999, we introduced computer education. We believe all relations together are one. We celebrate different festivals in our school like Christmas, Onam, Ganesh Chaturthi and so on. Library. In our library, we have variety of books on different topics, audiovisual equipments and other teaching aids. It also has a large collection of CDs, VCDs related to education. The school has an overhead projector, computer, LED TV, cassette player and CD player which are used during classes and special sessions as and when required. Sports. We have healthy life and mass PT period where we teach physical exercise to our students. Indoor and outdoor games are also played. Even now, when classes are being conducted online, every Friday the students have to send mass PT video of the same and have to upload to their teachers. Farewell party.
Every year, we organize a farewell party for the students of Standard 4th. But from 2019 and 2020, we unable the same, and we used to present the Best Student Award for the year. We have a very strong PTA, our present chairperson, Mrs. Shreya Sinai Kuchadkar, with her ever-ready team, extend all-around help in implementing new and innovative ideas, which are beneficial for the betterment of the student. It is with her help that we can organize such functions. Scheme of management. We have another branch of management, that is scheme of management. This management take care of the students from the academic point of view. Two members of this committee are high school teachers from other school. The entire committee meets in our school regularly to study the books used and system followed and mark recommendations for improvement which we can do for the benefit of the students. Fire safety measure. As per the requirements of the fire safety department, we have installed fire safety equipments on each floor. Two of our teachers have been trained by safety department. We also conduct mock drills so as to be prepared for any emergency when the students are physically present in the school. Orientation course. In order to update the knowledge of new development in education, regular orientation courses are conducted for teachers in and outside school. To conclude, I can only say, my dear parents, I am very thankful to you all for your support and affection that you shower on us all, which help us to work harder for your children. As our school is celebrating 25 years today, I would like to share my experience in this school. It gives me an immense joy to raise my heart to God the Almighty for His manifold gifts and blessings. He has showered on me being a part of St. Joseph's School. I also express my sincere thanks to my administrator, Mrs. Teofila Fernandez, who is always a source of inspiration for me. In pursuit of knowledge is the motto of St. Joseph's School. The aim of the school is to provide students a strong foundation comprised of knowledge and life skills, which are the primary tools for success in life. This is never an easy task, but St. Joseph's School rose to challenge today. A major effort in meeting that challenge has been St. Joseph's School from a more traditional curriculum to a more holistic curriculum, focusing not only in curriculum content but also on contents and applications, namely the understanding of concept and mystery of skills. We start with few, but now we are many, not only in numbers but also in talents and creativity. Mahatma Gandhi has rightly said, "Don't give him fish, but teach him how to fish." We the St. Joseph are happy to say that we could mold many lives, not only by imparting many knowledge, but also making individual to shine in any situation of life. It is my good wishes to you, my dear children. May you shine everywhere in each and every corner of the world. I extend my best wishes to my entire St. Joseph family. Let us pray to have many more success and achievement in the years to come. Thank you very much.
We started with a few, now we are many, not only in numbers, but also in talents and creativity. A wonderful evening to you wonderful people. Today, indeed, is a great day for us. This year is a milestone for St. Joseph's School, as it is the 25th year in the field of educating young minds. Education is a journey. It is a continuous process which has to be taken care of so that everyone benefits from it. In fact, we had started planning for this year much before the pandemic started. We had planned to have many activities and competitions. Although we were unable to conduct any activity or competitions, we did conduct activities offline. We are now hoping to see our students, but as you all know, the virus is still lurking around. We have to follow certain guidelines. School does not look like school anymore without students. But things must go on. Well, this journey started in the year 1996 when the Education Department gave the permission to Powell's Education Society to start St. Joseph's School, which was under the presidentship of late Mr. P. A. Lewis. St. Joseph's School is not just a building of concrete walls. It is a temple of knowledge where students can plan the future having a good base. It is not just a school with teachers and staff, but it is one big family. My staff are very enthusiastic and always wanting to explore more. The management has wholeheartedly supported the institution. My dear teaching and non-teaching staff, you have performed your duties responsibly for the well-being of the students. Today, we are lucky to be here for this Silver Jubilee celebration. May the Almighty give all of you good health to carry on this great profession of teaching in the years to come. God bless all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Now, I would like to call Mrs. Shreya Shunai Kuchurkar, our chairperson of the PTA, to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. Respected guests on the days and off the days, dear teachers, parents, and my dear students. First of all, I would like to thank School Administrator Mrs. Theophila Fernandez and other PTA members for their everlasting support in taking any decision beneficial for school, and also want to congratulate entire staff members of school for completion of 25 years successfully. Every child is different kind of flower, and all together makes this world a beautiful garden. And this we can relate for today's function, where we are here to inaugurate school magazine and school calendar, loaded with children's talent. And yet another thing, the garden which I said cannot be made beautiful without dedicated gardeners. So I want everyone present over here to give a round of applause for those gardeners who have created this beautiful garden. Please give a round of applause to all the teachers over here. Thank you. I personally have 6 years of relation with the school, and I'm really proud and happy to say Administrator Mrs. Teofila Fernandez, Headmistress Mrs. Rishma Fernandez, and all the teachers, non-teaching staff as well as Didis are putting real efforts in maintaining discipline and excelling students not only academically but also socially, physically, and in every aspect of life. And it was a real challenge for them during pandemic times, and even though everything was sudden, I'm very proud parent to say they have taken control over the situation, and in this time also, in a very systematic way, without affecting the discipline of the schools, online classes were started. Past 1.5 years has been a real tough time for all of us, especially parents whose life has been totally changed, and even for children being at home. I have written a very small article in the school magazine, so all of you can go through it, which might help you as a parent. I would like to end my few words with a quote: work hard, be kind, and amazing things will happen. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, Mrs. Shreya. I would like to invite Engineer Mr. Brian Dice, President of Pulse Society of Education, to say a few words.
A hearty welcome to one and all who are gathered here to celebrate the completion of 25 years by St. Joseph's School. It gives me immense pleasure and joy to represent Pulse Education Society. The visionary founder of this school, late Mr. P.A. Lewis, brought about a revolution in this area by starting this school to impart quality education to students from this area. And this legacy is now carried forward under the able leadership of Mrs. Teofila Fernandez, who is the administrator of this school. Primary education, as you all know, is very, very critical because it shapes the minds of young students. It is here they learn, they get diverse knowledge. Okay? So it empowers them to decide what is good. So this actually helps to develop the society and the nation at large. And St. Joseph's School has been doing this successfully for the last 25 years. I congratulate Mrs. Teofila Fernandez and her team, and I wish them all the best in their future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. On this auspicious day, we will be releasing our school magazine, wherein our students, ex-students, teachers, parents, PTA members have written their thoughts, experiences, poems, and stories of their own. I request our chief guest, Mr. Cleofaso Dias, to kindly do the honors of releasing our school magazine. Thank you, sir. Today we will be also releasing our school yearly calendar, wherein our students' drawing and craft work have been printed. I request our guest of honor, Mr. Miguel Gomes, to kindly release the school yearly calendar 2022.
This calendar is printed with all our students' drawings, and we have printed it month-wise and class-wise. So you'll find your child's drawing into that, into the class and into the month. So you will have your child's drawing for the full year of 2022, right from January 1st. So we'll make sure all the children get it before Christmas vacation. We come to a very important part of this particular function. Today, since we are in our 25th year, the PTA managing committee members decided to felicitate two main members, one from the management side, one from the teacher's side, because these two members have been here for a very long time and contributing in the bringing up of the school. For the very first one, the one who we felicitated first, I would like to tell Ms. Shreya to do that. I will come for the second one.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Pedro Avelino Lewis, the founder of Piles Education Society and ex-principal of St. Joseph School, has rightly been said as a man with a vision. It was his vision way back in 1995 to start an English medium school in the village of South Shrewsbury area. After doing a lot of survey, he applied for permission to the education department. The permission was granted to him in June 1996 and he started KG1 and Standard First. He took personal interest in the development of the school. He made sure that the base given to the students was very strong. When students applied for admission to Standard 5th in other schools, they had no problems in getting admissions there. He was a very hard-working person. He loved his school so much that he would sit and complete his work from morning 7:30 till evening 6 p.m. or even after that. He never felt tired. Even if he was sick, his medication was the children's smiling faces. But he was called to his heavenly abode on 16 September 2015. His strength was his wife, Mrs. Thomasina Lewis. She is considered as a grandmother of all the children. She stood by Mr. P.A. Lewis, sir, throughout all his ups and downs. He would not take any decision without taking her views. Today, she is the strength of her daughter, Theophila Fernandez ma'am, who is continuing her father's legacy just like her father. She has a good rapport with all the parents, students and staff, and she has been a friendly approach. Behind every successful man, there is a woman, is a very famous quote. She is the wife of the founder member of the school. Her contribution plays an important role in the development of the school. She is none other than Mrs. Thomasina Lewis. May I request our chief guest to kindly do the honor. Let us felicitate Thomasina ma'am. I would like to request my other members of PTA to kindly join us for the same.
We have another person to felicitate today. We have done the management point, now we are doing it from the teacher's point. This teacher is as old as the school, in the sense not age-wise. Okay, as old as the school means she is 25 years in the school. She has been with us ever since the inception of the school. Many children got promoted, you know. They study, they get promoted. From KG1 they go to KG2, KG2 to first standard. This teacher never wanted to get promoted. She never wanted to move away from KG1. She loved the class so much, she did not want to go to KG2 and teach the children. No problem, I said, you stay at the base only. Till today, children remember her. whenever they come to school, they ask me, where is Beatrice teacher? So that they remember very well. She is both sweet and she is spicy. She knows how to get the work done in a very nice manner. You know, she loves to butter children up, do all those things. But finally the work is done by her. She makes sure the child does it. So that is how she is. I'm sure you guessed who the teacher is by now. Any guesses? Teacher Beatrice. So even now the parents and the management people also know about it. Well, I would like to call Teacher Beatrice up here, please. She is very much involved in giving the base to our students, because ABC 1 to 3 starts over here. It does not even start in nursery, it starts in KG1. So she is the base for the school, for the children, and that is how we go forward. So I would now request our guest of honor to kindly do the honors. A big round of applause.
As I said in my speech, it was real tough time for everyone during sudden lockdown. And as a parent and as a teacher by profession, I can exactly understand what every teacher has faced. Teachers sacrifice their vacations, their family life, their routine to get trained and then made beautiful lessons. We were not used to do all these online classes and all, but we trained ourselves and we made these beautiful lessons, and then they tried to clear the concepts. As a teacher, I would like to say, I'm sorry if I'm wrong. It is very easy to train students in higher classes, but in pre-primary and primary classes, as it is a base of the education, training these students and their turn online is a very tough job. And St. Joseph School staff has done this so effectively, so they must be appreciated. And as a result, we PTA members have decided to felicitate all the teachers. So without wasting much time, I would like to request today's chief guest, sir, to kindly present a token of love, a token of appreciation to Headmistress Teacher Reshma Fernandez. Teacher Ojasvi Sawant. Thank you, sir. Teacher Nikita. Please put your hands together for all the teachers as well as our guests. Teacher Kritika Naik. I would like to request Mr. Brian Dias, President of Piles Education Society, to kindly do the honor. Teacher Komal Kulbe. Teacher Pratibha Nagvekar. Now I would like to request Mrs. Sonali Gavas, Vice President of PTA, to kindly do the honor. Teacher Chenicia Rodriguez. Teacher P. Lata Ashanagar. Mrs. Preeti Kalekar, it's your honor. Preeti Kalekar, Treasurer of PTA, kindly do the honor. Mrs. Vani Kutado. Teacher Maria Beatrice Martins. Thank you. Ma'am Flessy, it's your privilege. Thank you, Preeti. Mrs. Suchita Dheeraj Arave. Teacher Swaira Oliveira. Now it's your privilege, Mrs. Tina Dias, to kindly present the token of appreciation. Mrs. Teofila Fernandez, please put your hands together. Miss Malini Dias. Thank you, Tina. And last but not the least, I would like to present token of appreciation to Miss Ninoshka Almeida. Also, I would like to request both the DBs, Kader bin Nada, to kindly come and accept the token of appreciation from me. Mrs. Zarina Gulekeri. It is said, behind every successful man, there is a woman. But I would like to make a little change. As Madam Sudha Murthy, I just saw her one of her interview, and Madam said, behind every successful woman, there's an understanding husband, which is my personal experience too. And for past year, 6 years, I'm here associated with St. Joseph School. I'll be watching Sir Manuel Fernandez being a part of the school. Kids love him equally, and Sir also mixes with them equally. I would like to request our President, Mr. Brian Sir, to kindly felicitate Sir Manuel Fernandez. Please put your hands together. May I have Sir Manuel? To conclude, I would like to say a big thank you to all my PTA members for believing in me, and I hope this trust will be there throughout the years to come. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone. Thank you.
Like, where she disappeared? Where is Beatrice teacher? First children are getting frightened of you. Now you are getting frightened. Beatrice teacher, please come forward. We'd like to hear something from you. Please, before I give away the last award.
Evening greetings from Honorable Chief Guest Mr. Dr. Dias, Guest of Honor Mr. Miriam Prince, and all the guests. First, thanking the Almighty for granting me 25 years of serving in St. Joseph School. Today, on this special day, I miss myself, Mr. Pierre Louis, a man of wisdom. He was more like a mentor. Because of him, my journey started in this school. Although he is not here among us, but his blessings are always with us. I ask God to grant him eternal peace in his kingdom. I would like to thank my administrator, Mrs. Teofila Fernandez, for always being the best support system to me and all of us. She stood by me through all my difficulties, joys, happiness and sorrows. She treats us, all of us, like a family. My journey of 25 years in this school has always been better. Students are one of the precious blessings for me. They have painted my life more like a rainbow. Each day felt so enchanting with the presence of my students. So also, remembering my passed out students who always treat me respectfully. Lastly, I would have a wish for this school to flourish for good always. God bless you.
And now, the final award. Actually, every year before CCE started, we used to present a silver medal to the child who stood first in the class in standard 4th. But after CCE started, we could not present that because it was all on grade basis. So what we decided, instead of giving that, we will present the Best Student Award for the year for that child who did best in everything, right from studies to extracurricular activities. We were supposed to be doing this presentation during the year 2019-20. But soon after that, the lockdown started. We could not have the farewell party for the 4th standard. The 3rds could not come and present them anything. So we had kept it pending. We kept it pending, thinking, okay, one day school will start. We'll have a nice day to present it. But that day never came because children were not allowed out of the house. They were not allowed to enter the schools. This year being the 25th year, I felt this was the right time because we were also releasing the magazine. And this was the right time to present this award. He was the head boy of the school. He did all his duties responsibly. Even small things would come to my ear, madam, that boy did like this, madam, that girl did like this. Small things also came. He was like a spy. So he would come and tell me these things are going on in the school. He took part in all competitions and did very well in studies. We didn't have to tell him, okay, you do this, you do that. He would do it and come. And he was always ever helping, coming forward and asking, can I do this, can I do that? So today, I present to you the Student of the Year for the year 2019-20. Master Aditya Kalekar. A thunderous round of applause for you, please. I request the chief guest to kindly present him the award. For a minute, take out the mask. I know his mother is very particular in this. She is a nurse by profession, so I have to be careful here also. Aditya, you're not just going away. I want you to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. This journey of my school was a nice journey. I would like to thank my madam to having faith in me and all my teachers to teaching me well. I will also thank non-teaching staff to always be with me and give me a lot of confidence. Thank you.
Thank you, Aditya. He's really grown up. I think now he's in the 6th standard. Very good. It proves. Thank you, Aditya, and God bless you. May you always shine and let the flag of St. Joseph's School fly high.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, Mrs. Shreya. And thank you all the PTA members for this token of appreciation. I am glad to call upon Mr. Miguel Gomes, our guest of honor, say a few words. A round of applause to Mr. Miguel Gomes.
Good evening, everybody. Your is Soglan. Soglan Dev Borod is Dev. Yes. So, today's Silver Jubilee function, today's presence of here, today's chief guest, Bob Cleversudais, guest of honor, myself, Miguel Gomes, President, Pearl Societies of President, Bob Brian Dias, PTA Chairman, Sriya Kuchodkar, Administrator of this school, Teofila Fernandez, and Headmistress Rishma Fernandez. I see a Silver Jubilee function. Police Wadina Deo Borikurmunta, Teofila, and the family. I invite Koror as guest of honor also. I stay at a Surabaya. Jovani Kurumunda, Soglan, Lake Louis, and the family of Congratulations Mutta. I Silver Jubilee. The Silver Jubilee as the फाल्यां गोल्डन जुबली जावन तेन्ना तेच बरी हांव कॉंग्रेच्युलेशन म्हणटा थियोफिला आनी ताच्या फॅमिलीन आनी उगडास करता ताच्या डॅडीक पेद्रो लुईस हो आमकां सदांच हांव सेकंड टायम सरपंच आसा हांगासर आमकां तो इनवायट करतालो ताकाय सोयरीचे राज पावतो आनीक आवडटा अशेंच तुमी आमच्या सांगाताक आसतले म्हणून आनी सदांच तुमी आमकां हेच बरी इनवायट करतले म्हणून रावता देव बरें करूं.
Thank you, sir. It's my honor to invite our honorable chief guest, Mr. Cleophas Dias, to come and share some of his pearls of wisdom. A big round of applause to Mr. Cleophas Dias.
Good evening, everyone. Today we gather here to release the Silver Jubilee seminar of Saint Joseph School in Sangadi area. In presence of my friend, the Sarpanch of Village Panchayat, Sangadi area, Miguel Gomes, presidents of Saint Joseph School, Supreme Dias, our main founder, after then, Madam Thomasina Luis, our PTA chairperson, Saria Kucherkar, our administrator, Teofila Fernandez, other Luis, my dear parents, teacher, and together here. पहले सुवातेर आज दोनिया देवाक दिनवासतान कित्याक वायतो दीस हो आमकां फावो जाला म्हणून कित्याक तुमकां खबर आसतली जे कोविड-19 हो कोरोना व्हायरस हो येवन जायते लोक आमचे फ्रेंड नेबर ह्या संवसार सोडून गेले आनी आमकां हे देवान आमकां दवरले तेज पासत आमी पयलीं दोनिया देवाक हांव आर्गां दितां आनी मागोया हे कोवीड हो आनीक एक व्हायरस येयला तोवूय पयस जावपाक आनी आमच्या भुरग्यांक जे जायते सुमार आतां सेकेंड इयर करता ऑनलायन क्लासीस घेतात तितलें शिकप बरें मेवना आमच्या स्टुडंट्सांक टिचऱ्यांकूय जायते त्रास जाता आमी जाणा पेरंट्सांकूय बीन भुरग्यांक सो हे काबार जावपाक आनी आमकां न्यू लायफ त्या भुरग्यांक मेळपाक आमकांय बीन जेन्ना हांवूय एक कोवीड पॉजिटीव जाल्लो आनी सुमार 1.5 म्हयने हांवूय हॉस्पिटलान उरलेलो आनी देवाच्या मागण्यान आनी तुमच्या मागण्यांनी आज हांव सारवार जालो आनी आयज तुमच्या मुखार म्हाका एक संदी मेळ्ळी एक 25th सिल्वर जुबली हे स्कॉल सेलेब्रेट करता ताजे हाका एक चीफ गेस्ट मेळ्ळो म्हणून हांव पयलीं सुवातेर दोनिया देवाक आर्गां दितां कित्याक हे देवान म्हाकाय एक सेकेंड लायफ दिल्लें आसा सो त्या खातीर हांव पयलीं सुवातेर प्रेज द लॉर्ड. सो डियर फ्रेंड्स आयज आमी उगडास करुया आमचो पेद्रो आवेलिना लुईस आमचो फावंडर जे इस्कॉलान जे 1996 ह्या वर्साक ताणें फावंडेशन घातलें आनी तुमच्या आदारान जे पेरंट्स स्टुडंट्स म्हजे भुरगे हेर इस्कॉलान शिकले इंग्लीश मिडियम आनी एकलो इंजिनियर जालो डिग्री केली आनी एकलो बीकॉम केलो आनी एकलो 12th मागीर स्पोर्ट्स कामाच्या मस्ती म्हळ्यार UK बी खेळत येतो तो फुटबॉल जालो सो हे हांव सांगूंक सोदतां कित्याक आमकां हे आमच्या गांवांत हांव बारोड्या पळोवन आमचे नियर बाय नेबर सांगली एरिया सो हांगाय हांव डेप्टी जाल्लो हेजे बिफोर MLA सो हे इस्कॉल जेन्ना सुरू केलें आमच्या रिलीज आनी आयज ताजी घडपान आसा सो आमी ते एक बरी भलायकी मागोया आनी हांव फाल्यां सभास्ती दितां आफ्टर दॅट फादर तर लुईस तेजी तूं वकिला फर्नांडीस जी व्हडली जबाबदारी इट इज नॉट इजी टू रन द स्कूल सो माय टेंशन हें तेणें घेतलें तेज्या घरकारान ताका सांगात दिलो आनी हे सोंपेपणी हें ताणें स्कूल चलयलें मॅडम फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हांव कॉंग्रेच्युलेशन टू यू सगळ्यांक मागता आमच्या मॅडमी वकिला तुमी मोठान ताळयो मारतले कित्याक कसलेय प्रॉब्लेम वो कितेंय जाताय पूण तें आपल्या धडीच्या फाटल्यान ही जबाबदारी तुवें घेतली आनी हें स्कॉल जाता ते भाशेन आनी तांचें हें ड्रीम आसा आनी सगळ्यांचेंच दीस स्कूल should be go fourth, fifth to get fifth जावपाक आनी सगळ्यांचे रिक्वेस्ट म्हाकाय मॅडमीन वकिलान रिक्वेस्ट केल्लें आसा आनी कितें टुडे I will give assurance to madam I will try to get NOC from the CM of the student for the class 5th standard that I will try so हांव मागता पेरंट्सां लागीं तुमी भुरग्यांक जाता ते भाशेन स्कॉलाक धाडचें आनी फायदो घेवचो जायते बरी आमी म्हणटात इंग्लीश कोंकणी सो कोंकणी जाणा इंग्लीश जाणा तिगाय इंग्लीश शिकोवन कोंकणी शिकोवन अशें करून दीस जाता पूण एक स्कॉला परमण आसता सो तुमी हांगा भुरगे बरें शिकयतात आनी स्कूलाक आमी नियर आमी फायदो घेवया जाता ते भाशेन आमचे सगळो PTA स्टाफ सिरिया हांव पळयतालो तेवूय टिके जाले भशेन केलें एक्टींग केलें वेरी गूड सो ताणें बरें हिंगा जायते आपलो विचार मांडले आनी बरो मोग दाखयला त्या स्कॉलाक आनी तेच भाशेन आमचे पेरंट्स तुमकां हांव शाबासकी दितां आयच्या दिसा जे 25 वर्सां आमी सेलिब्रेट करतात आनी दोनया देवाक मागोया येता तें आनीक 25 वर्सां जाता म्हणल्यार स्टेटाक तें पूण जावचें म्हणून दीस इज माय ड्रीम तुमगे नाय ड्रीमू आं ओके राव कशें सोडलें तें पासून जाता पुरो आनी एक वर्सां म्हणल्यार बेगीन जालो बेगीन सो हें आमी मागया आनी थर्ड टायम तुमगे घेयना हांव वन्स अगेन म्हणटा फावंडेशन सगळ्यांक आनी म्हाका आपयलो and I wish before that Merry Christmas in advance. Only 6 days are left and Happy New Year 2022. सगळ्यांक तुमकां हांगा आयले म्हाका इन्वायट केला एज चीफ गेस्ट म्हणून मॅडमीक आनी आख्खे पिटी तशें स्टाफ तेजे सगळ्यांक देव बरें करूं म्हणटा आनी म्हजी 2 उतरां तुमी शांतीपणान आयकली आनी मनाचो जागो दिलो सगळ्यांक तुमकां हाजीर सगळ्यांक देव बरें करूं आनी गॉड ब्लेस यू ऑल.
Gratitude opens the door to the power, the wisdom, the creativity of the universe. The more you express gratitude for what you have, the more likely you will have even more to express gratitude for. A delightful evening to everyone present here. On behalf of all, I deem it a great honor and privilege to stand before you to propose the words of gratitude for being with us this evening. We raise our hearts in gratitude and thank the Almighty for protecting us from this virus and blessing us all with a lovely evening. First and foremost, I thank our chief guest, Mr. Clapasio Dias, for kindly accepting our invitation to be with us this evening. Your gracious presence and words of appreciation are a source of encouragement for us all. We acknowledge the valuable presence of our guest of honor, Mr. Miguel Gomes, for being with us this evening and making us feel proud. We extend our sincere thanks to our administrator, Mrs. Teofila Fernandez, for being a catalyst and genuinely showing her care and concern to each and every member of this institution. In a special way, I thank the members of PTA and School Management Committee for their unfailing and continuous help and support. We are indeed thankful to Mr. Adarsh Sinai Kuchekar, the proprietor of Ambika Caterers, Mr. Vaibhav Kanekar. Sincere thanks to Mr. Flito Oliveira and Mr. Resli Fernandez for the photography and videography service provided. Thanks to Mr. Philip Rocha for providing pandal for today's function. Behind every successful program lie the many folded hands of committed faculty, which has all our teachers and staff. A big thank you goes to the staff, teaching and non-teaching, who spare no efforts and their willingness to take on the completion of tasks beyond their comfort zones. Our sincere gratitude goes to all our parents, well-wishers, ex-students for their help and words of appreciation. Finally, thank you to all the teachers who performed on the welcome dance. Once again, a big thanks goes to all of you for gracing our occasion and making it a grand success. Thank you. God bless you all.